What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Blue Friday Trivia. It is good to be back. We've got NFL trivia today. We're casting a wide net. Let's make sure that the timer is good to go. The timer is good to go. There's the timer right there. What's up, guys? My name is Matt. Call me Matt or Hambone. I am founder of Hambone's Trivia, proud to partner with the Indianapolis Colts events team to put on Blue Friday Trivia. Usually we do them Friday at noon before games. Next week, we've got one at 6 p.m. That should be fun. That should be a big crowd. If you're new here, say hello. If you're not new, say hello. We've got some good trivia coming your way. I like today's set a lot. It's 11:40. The game will begin right around 12:02 or so. The link to the answer sheet is in the description of this video, and it shouldn't be. That's fine. I'm fine. We're fine. You already have the link. Sometimes I'm on autopilot, and I just put these links in. I don't even think about the fact that you've already been sent that, and that could be confusing. We've got great prizes today provided by the Indianapolis Colts events team. And if you want to make sure that you're eligible for one of those one of those prizes, you need to enter your email address in, or else we won't be able to track you down. The answer sheets right now are locked up. That's just because I don't want you going through the trivia before we start. There's way too much is on the line for me to allow you to go through the trivia before this game starts. So I'll unlock it, but right now, if you were to go through, you would see a little error message that said, hey, no longer accepting responses. That error message will not be there once this game begins. But we've got NFL trivia. And the kind of trivia that I write requires reason. It should require reason, not recall. And let me tell you, NFL fans are going to enjoy this trivia, but some of them it's going to send you into just a conniption fit, because there's some like hiding in plain sight NFL trivia that even really serious fans of the Colts and football in general have a difficult time with. But we're going to get going here in 20 minutes. Please say hi in the chat so it doesn't feel like I'm talking to myself. We can I'll throw you some warm-up NFL trivia questions once somebody says hello. You can throw them right back at me. I mean, if nobody's going to say hi, I'm just going to start going through the fact book. We'll see how smart you guys are. We'll see how quiet you guys are. Say hi in the chat, guys. Hey, Sean Meehan. I mean, it means a lot to me that you're here, Sean Meehan. I appreciate that. I think you might win today, Sean. There is one final question today that's going to throw some people for a loop. Maybe two. Richard, how you doing, bud? How great did the Colts look last week? I think they looked great. I was looking through the roster of the Colts and what schools our Colts went to, and I've got to tell you, I was surprised that we have 2 people from Central Arkansas, if I'm being honest. That is not a trivia question today. Let's do that. I never understand that. What's going on, Richard? What's going on, Sean Meehan? Good to see you both. Thanks for being here, guys. We're going to play some NFL trivia. What's the only non-symmetrical helmet in the NFL? Let's start with an easy one. What's the only non-symmetrical helmet? Different on one side than the other. Let's start with an easy one. What's the only we're just warming up. If you're just arriving, welcome, welcome. The game's going to start at 12 o'clock. Warming up, though, what's the only non-symmetrical helmet in the NFL? Richard knows. I mean, guys, this is an easy one. Let's move past this one. Somebody provide a correct answer in the chat. Different on one side than the other. This side is different than this side. There you go, Sean Meehan. Steelers. Steelers has a blank black side. Richard. Yes, Jay Bird got it. All right. Let's see what else we have here. How about give me the 3 helmets that only have exactly 2 letters on the logo. Let's do that. Give me the 3 helmets in the NFL that have exactly 2 letters on the main logo of the helmet. And then while we're thinking about that, when the Colts had the first overall draft pick and the second overall draft pick, which wasn't a good draft for the Colts and wasn't a good draft, I don't think, for the NFL. I'm going to go back and look at that draft and see who we could have gotten. The question is, what schools did the players that we took attend? A look at this draft. Who could we have gotten? I don't think I'm hurting anyone's feelings to say that the Colts wish we could, we could do 9. All right, here it is. But we could have gotten. Let's get this out of the way. Boy, oh boy, was this a bad draft. It was a bad draft. It was just a bad time to have the first and second overall picks. I mean, the best player in the draft was Desmond Howard. Troy Vincent would have been nice. Sean Gilbert, I suppose he would have been nice. I don't even know much about Sean Gilbert. Rams do not. Giants do. 49ers do. The question is, which are the 3 helmets in the NFL that have exactly 2 letters on the primary logo? What's going on, Cindy? Good to see you back. Guys, we're going to play NFL trivia. It's a broad net. We're casting a broad net. NFL trivia. The game starts right around noon. Great prizes. Going to get some Colts swag to the winning team. Grab your friends. Call your friends. Get them on the phone. Get them on a Zoom. Get them at your table, whatever you're doing. If you're eating lunch, get them on the phone, call your friends. Because if you play with your friends and you win, you're all going to win a little something from the Colts. And this is NFL trivia. We're casting a broad net. No, just 2 letters. Just 2 letters. I can't wait for this trivia, guys. NFL trivia, there's so much good stuff. And the Colts sent me this record and fact book along with the Colts media guide. And I mean, I feel like I could host a trivia on every single page of this book. Steve Edmond went to Washington and Quentin Coriat went to A&M. That is exactly right, Jay Bird. And I don't know who was better in the NFL, Edmond or Coriat. I guess Edmond. I remember Edmond had a pick 6 against the Dolphins. And looking at his stats, that was his only interception. I remember Edmond needing oxygen after that pick 6. I was a young Colts fan, and I remember Edmond scoring. It was like he ran a long time. It was over 70 yards. It may have been over 80. And he needed oxygen immediately. Quentin Coriat was a man in college, and it just, I think through injury, it just never worked in the NFL. Chiefs is right, Cindy. Chiefs is right. There's going to be some doozies today. And they're not questions that are impossible. Like, I'm not like asking really obscure stuff, but there's just some questions that you're going to second guess because you're going to say, he wouldn't ask it if it was this obvious. And you're right, I wouldn't ask it if it was this obvious. Welcoming the Ravens to town. They're a difficult one to figure out. I think they're good. The Ravens are good. And obviously Lamar Jackson's good. I don't know if Lamar Jackson is as incredible as it seemed like he was for most of last season, though. Or else there's the blueprint is kind of out on how to stop him. Guys, we have NFL trivia today. It starts in about 10 minutes. NFL trivia will start in about 10 minutes. The answer sheets were sent directly to you by the Colts. They were also in the link to this video directly, or in the description of this video. They are linked directly underneath where I'm talking. When you click on that link right now, guys, you'll see like a little thing that says don't cheat. It's a warm-up round. At the bottom of that warm-up round, you'll hit a button that says submit, and then it'll take you to round 1. Round 1 is locked up right now, so you can't see what the questions are. At noon, I will unlock round 1, and you'll have to enter in a team name, a 7-digit team code, and the email addresses of everyone on your team so that the Colts can send you the prizes. Let's see here. My son is so bummed that he can't make it to the game. Tickets are so expensive. We do have tickets. The Green Bay game, I'd rather be there. I mean, that's amazing. That's amazing. We could score more than 21. We could score more than 21. I didn't ask this question either, but what school did Hines go to? If you guys are so great. Naeem Hines, where did he go to college? He's a secret weapon. Mo Alley Cox, secret weapon. Jack Doyle, T.Y. Hilton. Is T.Y. healthy? I don't know if TY is checking right now to see if TY is. No practice. Missed practice after a minor. TY helped Lisa. I do too, Cindy. It's going to be a great game. NC State is correct, Joe. Correct. Who the hell is Tom? Guys, we're going to come at you with a little NFL trivia. I hope you have fun today playing the NFL trivia. Then I hope you go out and tell your friends. Got to play trivia next Thursday at 6 with Hambones. It's going to be more NFL trivia, just like the questions today. The prizes are going to be just as great as the ones are today from the Colts. We got to spread the word, get people to play Colts trivia, NFL trivia with the Colts, Blue Friday. But next week, it's Blue Thursday because we have the Titans, and it will be playing some trivia before the game at 6. That's going to be, I know it's going to be a big crowd. I just know it. Yeah, we got 3 great players from NC State. Got my University of Hawaii sweatshirt on today, guys. Looking at some stuff. God, we got some good questions today. I'll just tell you that. We got some good questions today. You guys have asked me 0 good trivia questions since we've been waiting, but I'm getting ready to ask you some good ones. And I only say you've asked me 0 good ones because you haven't asked me any. It is so good to be back, guys. Here we go. Here we go, guys. We got NFL trivia coming at you here in 5-6 minutes. It's going to be general NFL trivia. Going to be questions that require reason, not recall. Colts are going to give you some great prizes to the people on your team if you win this thing, if you take it down. The only rule is don't cheat. Don't use your cell phones or computers to cheat. Just use your mind and your team. Get your buddies on the phone. Get them on a Zoom. Anybody on your team is going to get a prize if you win this thing. So the more the merrier. Let's get these people in. Let's get them. Let's indoctrinate them to Hambone's trivia. What a beautiful autumn day. The football and trivia capital of the free world. It's 11:56, y'all. We're going to get going here in 4 minutes. NFL trivia. I'm going to knock your socks off with some NFL trivia. Get the people on the phone or on your Zoom that know the most about the NFL, and then we'll be ready to rock and roll. Get them on your team, and then make them commit to playing next Thursday at 6 o'clock before the Colts take on the Titans. Beat the Titans. Beat the out of the Titans next Thursday. Trivia will obviously be over well before kickoff. We're going to start at 6. We'll be done by 6:45, no later than. Team of 1, elbow cough. That's fine, Richard. What year did the Colts move? Yes. Cindy knew it. I knew it. Here's what's crazy. Here's what's crazy, guys. 1984, Cindy. 1984, the Colts moved from Baltimore to Indy. 1985, I moved from Indy to Baltimore. 1986, I moved from Indy to Baltimore. Die-hard Colts fan. Am the most hated person in my grade school because of how much I love the Colts. And everyone else in Baltimore, of course, just disdained people from Indianapolis, and I was just so carefree about it. You couldn't. It was the Colts were the most important thing in the world to me, and I mean, I would hang pennants out of my bedroom. I was in like first, second grade. I would hang Colts pennants in Baltimore. Just hated, and I could not have cared less. And then I moved back after undergrad. Moved back. You were born in 1984, Cindy. Well, I remember I would go, there was like I'm sure they still do it. I should probably take my son. There was like a Colts banquet where you got to meet the players. Like I remember meeting Chris Henton, Ring of Honor, Chris Henton. I remember Albert Bentley and Bill Brooks. And it was like downtown at Union Station, and all the Colts were there. And to me, I mean, they were just giants. They still are. And I had a blue blazer on. I was in first grade. Number of Colts first overall picks in Indy. In Indy, Edmund, Peyton, Andrew. 3. My guess is 3. Anyways, I had a blue blazer on because I wanted to dress up for the Colts, and I had on there was like those little pins. I don't know if anybody remembers little buttons, and that you could get that had every NFL team's logo on them. And I put every team that we had beaten the last season on, and then I would walk around the Colts, and in my pockets I had the teams that we beat in preseason. I was like, these are the preseason buttons. That's how long I love these guys. All right, guys, it's 12 o'clock. We're going to get ready to rock. We've got NFL trivia today. Cannot tell you how excited I am. Jeff George. Great, Joe. See, that's what we're talking about. Jeff George, the Warren Central Wonder. Jeff George. All right. Welcome to NFL trivia. My name is Matt Hammond. You can call me Matt. You can call me Hambone. Cannot tell you how excited I am to be with you this afternoon. Blue Friday trivia. Just a quick announcement. Next week is Blue Thursday trivia. We'll be going at 6 o'clock before the Colts game versus the Titans at 6. But today, this week, yeah, I knew we got Elway. Hey, Joe, I knew we got Elway. I read it in Indy. You put it in, yes. All right, guys. So that's the story. This week, we've got the Baltimore Ravens. That's who's next up for us. And we've got NFL trivia. It's also going to be NFL trivia next Thursday. These are going to be a lot of fun. These trivia questions they're hard. They're very difficult, but they're not designed to be like, oh my God, I'll never figure that out. You're going to have good guesses on almost all these questions. And the winning team is going to get some great prizes from our Indianapolis Colts. The answer sheets you should have up. They are linked directly. More importantly, they were sent to you by the Colts, but they're also linked in the description of this video. If you scroll down to the bottom of that page, you'll see a little button that says submit. Then you'll see a little button or a link that says click this to go to round 1. And then if you've clicked that already, it would say not accepting responses. I've changed that now, and it is accepting responses. So if you've gotten that error message, just hit refresh. I've unlocked the game because we are ready to rock and roll. Guys, we are broadcasting live in Technicolor from underneath the beautiful blue autumn skies of the trivia capital of the free world and home to our Colts, Indianapolis, Indiana. Hambone's headquarters. We've got 4 rounds of trivia. Each round has its own rules. I've taken off the passwords. There are no passwords. It was just too confusing. There was too much going on. There's no passwords anymore. When you see a stop sign, stop. I'll tell you when to go through. You can go through your stop sign now and into round 1. We need you to enter a team name, a team code, which is any 7 digits. You make it up. You'll have to enter those exact same 7 digits before each of the 4 rounds. Let us know your email address so that the Colts can contact you when you win this thing and you want to claim your prize. It's a basket of Colts swag this week. I think I know what I'm talking about. All right, guys. You'll also be earning points towards qualifying for the championship week 8 of this game. So I think we're going to reset the clock this week. So if you haven't been playing, that's fine. You'll still collect. All right, here we go. Guys, 4 rounds of trivia. Each round has its own rules. Round 1 is 4 questions, each worth 5 points for a total of 20 points on the board. I'll ask the questions out loud. You should be following along with me on your answer sheet. I'll stop talking. You'll have 5 minutes to figure it out. Here we go. Round 1, question 1. All 3 of these things have the same number as an answer. You've got to get it right on the nose. There's no give this week. It's the number of teams that won playoffs last season that also won a playoff game the season before. How many teams in the NFL won a playoff game last year and also the year before that? That's one of the 3 things, your 3 hints. Second hint is it's the number of players who have more passing yards than Phillip Rivers over the last 3 seasons cumulatively. Cumulatively, over the last 3 seasons, how many quarterbacks have more passing yards than Phillip Rivers does? And it's the number of teams that have more passing yards than Kansas City over the last 3 seasons. There you go. All 3 of those things have the same answer. You've got to get it right on the nose. Question 2, who's the oldest active running back in the NFL? Who's the oldest active running back in the NFL? Question 3, over the course of the last 10 seasons in the NFL, no team has made the playoffs more times than the New England Patriots. I want you to name for me the team over that same span that's made the playoffs the second most. The Patriots have been in the playoffs more times over the last 10 seasons than any other team. Who's made it the second most? And question 4, in 2006, he was the last Colt. He was the last Colt with 4 touchdowns in a single game. That does not count touchdowns thrown, obviously. In 2006, who was the last Colt with 4 touchdowns in a single game? Guys, you got 5 minutes to answer those questions in round 1. When you're done, you hit submit. You'll see a stop sign. Stop right there and wait for me to tell you to go through. Go, go, go. If you have any questions, need any help with the tech or the answer sheet or whatever, you just let me know. I'll get you all squared away. I've seen it all. Seen it all. Covered it all. There we go. I had to clean my glasses, guys. Here's your timer just to let you know how much time you've got left in each round. Here's my view of Lucas Oil. My dog, Dolly, sleep. Winning team will also get Dolly. Feel free to ask any questions if you need any clarification. If you're just jumping on, the answer sheets are linked in the description of the video. They were also sent to you by the Colts events team. Just NFL trivia today. We're doing round 1 right now. You've got 3 minutes and 13 seconds to answer those 4 questions. Four teams already in the clubhouse, guys. One of you has a perfect round. One team of the 4 right now. Guys, you got 2 minutes and 20 seconds to get your answers in. This is going to, some of these questions, guys, are going to surprise you. I promise you. Belinda, I'm happy to hear it. Thanks for playing, Belinda Wheeler. I appreciate it. Welcome to Hambones. Cindy, that makes me happy. Guys, you got 1 minute and 10 seconds to get your answers in for round 1. Some of these questions, guys, are just going to shock you. They're going to rock your socks off. A lot of people are asking me that if my trivia is going to get me on the Ring of Honor. I can't comment on that. I have no idea. Would I accept? Absolutely. Yes. Have they offered? I have no idea. I can't even get to all my email. This is guys, you got 30 seconds to get your answers in. Love it. I love it. There's the timer. There's the timer. Get them in, get them in, get them in. Get them in, get them in, get them in. Get them in, get them in, get them in. There's the timer, guys. My screen better be lighting up like the Matrix. There we go. Hold on. I got to count that because you didn't put the team name. You put the city. We're good. Boom. 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 All right. I think that's it. Here we go. Here we go. Your answers to round 1. It's the number of teams that won playoff games, both last playoffs and the playoffs before that. It's the number of quarterbacks that have more passing yards than Phillip Rivers cumulatively over the last 3 seasons. And it's the number of teams with more passing yards than Kansas City in the last 3 seasons. The correct answer, guys, 1. 1 is your answer. Only 1 team got that right. That's a hard question. Not a hard question is the active oldest running back in the NFL. That is our man, Frank Gore. Over the course of the last 10 seasons, no team has made the playoffs more than the Patriots. Second most, also tricky, or not tricky, but there's plenty of good wrong guesses. Seattle Seahawks is your answer. Seattle is your answer, question 3. And in 2006, the last Colt with 4 touchdowns in a single game, our man, Joseph Adai. Joseph Adai is your answer to question 4. All right, guys. Round 2, 8 pictures worth 3 points each. You can go through the stop sign, go into round 2. It's 10 pictures, famous plays, famous games in NFL history. What you have to do is you have to name the year the game was played in. Name the year the game was played in, and I'll give you, if you're within a year, you get the points. You don't have to get it exactly right. You just have to be within 1 year. These are famous plays, famous games, or both, and you have to be within 1 year of when that game was played. You've got 5 minutes. Go, go, go. Reminder, next week we have Colts trivia Thursday at 6 prior to the game versus the Titans, right before we smack down the Titans. We got 2 teams in the clubhouse here with their picture answers. 24 points available. Here I come. Guys, you got just over 2 minutes to get your answers in for round 1. Just over 2. Some teams doing very well on this picture round. Other teams not. It's hard to make a picture round for football trivia because there's only so much you can ask. You can ask, who is this player, which I've done 3 times already. You can ask, where was the game played? But I mean, it's either really easy or really hard. I guess you could do old logos, maybe. Guys, you got 1 minute and 30 seconds left. Make sure you subscribe to Hambone's Trivia channel. That way you'll know when we're on. Follow us on social media. Sometimes we give out hints to questions. Come on, who is this? Come on, who is this? Blue Mama, Blue Mama. Blue Mama, is that you, Cindy? It's named that year. It's not named that player. You might be Big Q's Brigade. "30 seconds, guys, to get your answers in for the picture round. It's name that year." Happy and honored to say that we've got firefighters playing from Station 15A in Indianapolis. Thank you guys for all that you do. It means a lot to me that you're playing, guys. I appreciate it. That's it. Get them in, get them in, get them in. Get them in, get them in, get them in. I'm not going to just sit here and beg you guys to turn your answers in. My goodness. Got no time to beg. Cindy, I knew it was you. I knew it was you. Cindy, I'm just happy you're playing. Not mad at all. And look, here's the good news. I correctly identified a player as difficult to identify as Leon Lett. That is correct. If it was named that player, you would have gone 7 for 8, Cindy. So that's good news. That's the good news, Cindy. All right, guys. Here are your answers to round 2. Here are your answers. The Fog Bowl was picture number 1. That's the Chicago Bears versus the Philadelphia Eagles. I remember that game. It was one of the craziest games. 1988. You had to be within 1 year of 1988. Norwood wide right in the Super Bowl. You had to be within 1 year of 1991. Luck diving over the goal line, greatest comeback in Colts history. You had to be within 1 year of 2014. Beast mode, 67-yard touchdown versus the New Orleans Saints. You had to be within 1 year of 2010. Leon Lett fumbling in the fourth quarter of the Super Bowl versus the Buffalo Bills. I think it was Don Beebe running around doing the DK Metcalf, knocking it out. Talking about a perfect storm of stuff that had to happen for that play. Leon Lett fumbled. You had to be within 1 year of 1993. 1993. The Music City Miracle. You had to be within 1 year of 2000. The Sanchez butt fumble. You had to be within 1 year of 2012. And the Immaculate Reception. You had to be within 1 year of 1972. 1 year of 1972. All right. So that's the picture round, guys. We got 2 rounds of trivia left. Round 3 is the money round. We call it the money round because there are so many points on the board. Here's how it works. Every question has more than one answer. Every answer is worth 5 points, and order doesn't matter at all. So if I ask you, what are the 3 colors of the U.S. flag? And you say red, white, and green, that's good for 10 points. You got red and white. If you say red, white, and blue, that's good for the full 15. Hey, Christy, thanks for playing, Christy Grennis. The beast mode was on the big screen at Lucas Oil. We were walking into the game, and the crowd went nuts. I mean, that is the craziest run ever. Yes, I told you got a lot of them right, Cindy. All right, guys, go through the stop sign, go into the money round, proceed into round 3. This is the one. If you're going to win this thing, you're going to win it right here in round 3. Order doesn't matter at all. Go into round 3. You'll have 6 minutes to answer these questions. Here we go. Round 3, question 1. Give me the 3 NFL teams that have the entire name of the team written on the primary logo of the regular helmet. Not the helmet that they wore on last Thursday or Monday night, but the regular helmet. The regular helmet. There's 3 teams that have the name of the team, so it'd have to say Colts on the helmet. Not Indianapolis Colts, just Colts. Name the 3 teams that have the name of the team written on the logo of the helmet. Question 2. Name the 4 active NFL head coaches who have won a playoff game as head coach with 2 different teams. There are 4 active NFL head coaches who have won a playoff game as head coach with 2 different teams. You name them. Question 3. Name the only 2 teams that are 0-3 in AFC championships. Name the only 2 teams in the NFL that are 0-3 in AFC championships. That is the money round. You got 5.5 minutes. 5.5 minutes. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. The first answers are coming in, guys. You have 90 seconds. Let's see here. Checking in on you. All right. All right. Okay. Guys are doing all right here. Guys, you got to get them in. I mean, there's 5 seconds left. You can't just rely on me to tell you to get them in every time, guys. You got a timer right there. Get them in, get them in, get them in. Get them in, get them in, get them in. What is happening here? Here they come. Here they come. You guys, we run this game on a tight schedule. These trains leave on time. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. All right. I'm announcing here. I'm announcing. There's still some teams outstanding, but I'm marking it right now. You got 10 seconds from right now to get your answers in, or else we're not counting. All right. Here are your answers to round 3. You should enter your answers now. The 3 helmets that have the name of the team written on the primary logo of the regular helmet. That is the New York Jets. That is the Las Vegas Raiders. And that is the Pittsburgh Steelers. It's the Raiders, the Jets, and the Steelers. The 4 coaches to have won a playoff game as head coach with 2 different teams, that's Bill Belichick, that's Andy Reid, that's John Gruden, and that's Pete Carroll. Arians didn't do it. Didn't do it. And the 2 teams that are 0-3 in AFC championships, that is the Cleveland Browns and the Jacksonville Jaguars. It's the Browns and the Jaguars. Here are your answers. Here is your scoreboard update. We'll do a top 10. It's Old Man Rivers is in 10th place with 44 points. In 8th place, a 2-way tie with 49 between Daywalker and Newton. 7th place with 50 points is Blue and White. 6th place with 51 is I Miss Luck. 5th place, 60 points, CEG. 4th place, 63 points. It's the JTs. We've got in 3rd place heading into the final round, 68 points, Statistical Anomaly. In 2nd place with 78 points, it's Quizzards of the Quost. I skipped in 64 point Big Q's Brigade. And in the lead, heading into the final round with a 3-point lead over Quizzards, 81 total points, Artevis Scott's Tots. Artevis Scott's Tots. All right, guys. I have a feeling that some of you aren't watching live, which if I'm saying this right now, you're going to hear it in 20 minutes. All right. We got one final round, 3 final questions. One final round, 3 final questions. Here's how it works. You can wager anywhere from 0 points to 30 points on each of the 3 final questions. If you wager 30 on all 3 and get all 3 wrong, that's minus 90. If you get all 3 right, that's positive 90. Wager with prudence. Wager with prudence. All right? Here we go. Don't go negative. Here are your last 3 questions of the afternoon. Round 4, question 1. What team now in the NFC played in the AFC from 1977 to 2001? What team now in the NFC played in the AFC from 77 to 2001? Question 2, what team is tied with the Patriots for most Super Bowl losses? What team is tied with the New England Patriots for most Super Bowl losses? And question 3, the final question of the afternoon. This team has the most passing yards over the last 2 seasons, the last 3 seasons, and the last 4 seasons. One single team leads the NFL in passing yards cumulatively over the last 2, cumulatively over the last 3, cumulatively over the last 4. You name the team. That's not an easy question. Go, go, go. You got 5 minutes and 30 seconds. Go, go, go. What a beautiful day in Indianapolis. What a beautiful week to just beat the Ravens. Let's go, boys. Lots of people are asking me if I will be inducted in the Colts Ring of Honor this week before the game. It's not happening this week. I appreciate your messages. You may message the Colts as well and ask them exactly when that's happening. They will be able to get more to you. Just over 3 minutes. Let's see if there's anybody in the clubhouse. I have a prediction. There is some teams in the clubhouse. There are some teams in the clubhouse. This game is winnable, guys. This game is winnable. game's winnable. You can do it. You can do it. Round 1, question 4. The Colt to have scored 4 touchdowns. The last Colt to have scored 4 touchdowns in a single game. Favorite wrong answer on that I'm just now saying, Jim Sorgi. Jim Sorgi. Got it in 4 times. Guys, I can't tell you how much it means to me that you spend a little bit of your Friday with Hambone's trivia. I have something blocking the timer. Oh, it's my thank you, Brent. Thank you. You got 2 minutes. That was a little thing that's reminding me I have 5% battery left in that. This is great. How great is this? You guys got 1 minute now to get your answers in for the final round. Get them in, get them in, get them in. Wager. Yeah, I mean, I can't stress it enough. Wager with prudence. $20 seconds to get them in, guys. $10 seconds to get your answers in. Get them in, get them in, get them in. Here they come. One of my favorite things is when people answer a question and have it ending in a question mark. Colts? Question mark? Aaron Rodgers? Question mark? No, that's fine. Hold on, 715. That's fine too. All right, guys, get them in, get them in, get them in. Get them in, get them in, get them in. Here are your answers to the final 3 questions. What team now in the now in the NFC played in the AFC from 77 to 2001? The correct answer is the Seattle Seahawks. Joe, I got this from, it's an Indianapolis company. They make them on I'll figure it out. Don't go anywhere. I'll figure it out. They have some great ones. I got a Colorado School of Mining as well. I got it online, but the package was from Indianapolis, Indiana. Question 2. Seattle Seahawks was number 1. Question 2, the team that's tied with the Patriots for most Super Bowl losses, the Denver Broncos. Denver Broncos have the most losses, tied with the Patriots in Super Bowl history. And this question number 3, guys, there are so many great wrong answers to this. It's incredible what the answer is. And a few teams did, in fact, get it right. The team that has the most passing yards over the last 2 seasons, the last 3 seasons, and the last 4 seasons. This is straight from the record and fact book in the NFL. The correct answer is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Tampa Bay, I'm going to sneeze. Pardon me. Allergies. All right. So, holy smokes. So, here's your scoreboard update. In 15th place, we have Blue Friday tied with Lux Sweaty Socks. In 14th place, it's RJ's place. In 13th place, it's Newton. In 12th place, it's CEG. In 11th place with 60 points, it's Station 15A. Thanks for playing. Thanks for everything you do, Station 15A. 10th place with 68 points, it's Blue Mama 22. In 9th place with 73 points, it's the JTs. In 8th place with 79 points, it's Day Walker. 7th place, 81 points, it's I Miss Luck. 6th place with 85 points, it's Blue and White. In 5th place, it's my guys from Mo and Johnny's, 88 points. Quizzards of the Coast. 4th place, 98 points, it's Statistical Anomaly. In 3rd place and on the podium with 99 points, it's Corey. 2nd place with 111 points, it's our defending champions, Artemis Scott's Tots, and your winner with 154 points, it's Big Q's Brigade. Thank you for playing. Don't forget, guys, next Thursday at 6 o'clock is when we next gather for NFL trivia. Spread the word. Tell your friends. Appreciate you spending some of your Thursday with us. Thanks, Mike. I appreciate it, as always. Thank you, Indianapolis Colts. Thank you, Indianapolis Colts events team, Matt and Chelsea. I appreciate everything. And thank you to all of you for playing this Friday. Let's go out. Let's beat the Ravens. Let's get ready for the Titans on Thursday. Let's do it. Have a great day, guys. Have a great weekend. See you. Thanks. Bye.